There was no room for error at Shelbourne Park on Saturday night as the BresBet Easter Cup reached the semi-final stages. 12 very talented greyhounds battling it out for a place in the final six. €25,000 on the line to the winner. Let's join them on parade for the opening heat. Parading for the opening semi-final of the BresBet Easter Cup, leading the way in red is Clonaduke for Kevin O'Brien and Graham Holland. Next in two is Highview Splash. He set the standard last week with a 29.73 return. Next in three, Deadly Jet for Carl Ramsbottom, Gary Hannon, the son of Druppy Sydney, and Jetstream Links, good starter, strong finisher. In four, Undulation for Brendan Matthews, Adora Pastana, and Unlock. In five, Ballymac Walt, a real speed merchant for Liam Dowling, a son of Ballymac Cash Out, and Clonbrine Treaty, one of the outstanding stars of 2023, the Kirby Memorial and Ledger champion, trained by Graham Holland for Jim and Mirren Murphy. The opening semi-final of the BresBet Easter Cup: in one, Clonaduke; two, Highview Splash; three, Deadly Jet; four, Undulation; five, Ballymac Walt, and six is Clonbrine Treaty. Here, coming up behind Traps. Racing, good start by the five runner, Ballymac Walt. One, Clonaduke moves to the middle of the track but has the inside line. It's Clonaduke. Five, Ballymac Walt and Clonbrine Treaty on the outside, but it's Clonaduke leads into the back straight. A 1-2 for Graham Holland. Back in third is two, Highview Splash. Five, Ballymac Walt and four, Undulation on the third bend. 6, Clonbrine Treaty takes over from Clonaduke. Then comes five, Ballymac Walt. Four, Undulation is arriving fast off the final turn. They split open. Here comes Undulation. It's Clonaduke to the line. Tight. And so the result of the opening semi-final of the BresBet Easter Cup: a tremendous performance by Clonaduke, repelling the late challenge of Undulation in Trap 4. Back in third was 6, Clonbrine Treaty, into another major final. The winning time, 29.53. Runners now parading for the second semi-final of the BresBet Easter Cup, leading the way, Druppy's Fidget for Robert Gleeson, Paul Allen and John Gilson, a talented daughter of Out of Range, and Druppy's Natalia, great draw on the fence. Two, Peepers Lariat, model of consistency for Jack Kennelly and Lenny O'Hanlon. Three is Hookham for Adam Dunford. What a star this fellow's been for the Kennelly, son of Good News and Early Rise. Four, Boyle Sports Bob, a hugely fast son of Good News, and Rowanna Bess for Paul Hennessy, John Boyle and Ned Murphy. Five is Glengar Martha, top class performer for Pat Buckley and William Wood. Six, Sonia Ingrande, a second runner for Jack Kennelly, owned by the Swedish House Party Syndicate. The second semi-final of the BresBet Easter Cup: in one, Druppy's Fidget; two, Peepers Lariat; three, Hookham; four, Boyle Sports Bob; five, Glengar Martha; six, Sonia Ingrande. Off and a good start by three in the middle. Hookham took a flyer. Now five, Glengar Martha gets racing up the inside. Two, Peepers Lariat, but Martha leads on the bend, takes a bump. Two up the inside, Peepers Lariat. One, Druppy's Fidget is poised. Then comes four, Boyle Sports Bob, now starting to make a forward move, as is three, Hookham, but out fronting Glengar Martha is on by 4 lengths. Four, Boyle Sports Bob is motoring. Druppy's Fidget back in third spot and also challenging, but off the final bend, and it is five, Glengar Martha off the final bend. Glengar Martha will score. And result of the second semi-final of the BresBet Easter Cup: first, Trap 5, Glengar Martha; second, Trap 4, Boyle Sports Bob; back in third was one, Druppy's Fidget. The winning time, 29.71. And the draw for the final of the 2024 BresBet Easter Cup decider: in one, Druppy's Fidget; in two, Clonaduke; in three, Undulation, a middle seed; four is Boyle Sports Bob, another middle seed; in five, Glengar Martha, a wide seed; and out in Trap 6, another wide seed, Clonbrine Treaty. Simon, we're just after seeing the draw for the final of the BresBet Easter Cup. Firstly, as a sponsor, you want clean racing. We got two wonderful semi-finals tonight, nice and clean, and I think it's safe to say the best dogs came through.
Yeah, I'd agree. You know, I'd say exactly right. We had two races there with no real hard luck stories, I don't think. And as you say, we want to see the best dogs in the final, and I think that's what we've got.
And you're after picking them out in the right way. It's a good draw. We've two insides, two middles, two wides, so there wasn't much you could do wrong, but still at the same time, I think everyone would be relatively pleased with their draw.
Yeah, it made my job easy. You know, you don't want to disappoint people. I know, having dogs, that sometimes you see the draw and think, it's not great, but you know, nobody's going to be too disappointed with that.
The only person that might be disappointed is your odds compilers. You put Druppy's Fidget in an ideal draw on the fence, yeah. And I know she was a bad loser.
Yeah, absolutely. I will take the hit from the trading team tomorrow morning from that. But yeah, otherwise, you know, we've got a final that we, you know, the competition deserves, and we're delighted to be coming back next week to see that final.
I'm not giving away any secrets by telling people watching this that we're only seconds after the draw for the final, so no prices as yet, but I'd imagine something like a Clona Duke will be favoured probably?
You'd like to think so. I mean, I think that's the obvious one at the moment. You know, the sort of history of Clona Duke and his style around Shelbourne would make him a likely favourite, but I'm not going to second guess our trading team.
Absolutely not. Cracking final. What's your own idea of a winner?
Well, mine's sort of heart over head. I'm a huge fan of Undulation. I think she was unlucky today. I think got a bump on the first bend and ran on and nearly got there. I'd love her to see her get a clean run, but a draw from 3, I'm not sure that's it, but I'd love to see her win.
3 ladies in the final. That's pretty unusual.
That's fantastic. Great to see. And I say, as a final, couldn't ask for anything better than that, I don't think. It's going to be really interesting next Saturday.
Big gang coming over from BresBet next week?
We've got the gaffer, Carl, is coming over. He'll be here and presenting the trophies next week. Should be a great night.
Simon, thanks very much.
No, pleasure. Thanks, Ian.